Okay, I reloaded. Big Dappuccino here. Captain Procrastination has struck again. So it's been a month since I've been peg hunting, and according to YouTube, it's been 3 months since I've done a show and tell video. This is going to be show and tell number 164, and I guess because I had household work and the way I commute back and forth from work from Virginia to DC sometimes get kind of hectic. I don't feel like uh, being in a store after being in a museum all day dealing with people sometimes. So I have to pretty much feel it in order to go peg hunting. Yesterday I dealt with a situation and I had to make a stop at the grocery store nearby, so I decided to hit Target. It's been my I don't know how long it's been since I've been to this Target. It's probably been has to been over 2 months, if not more. Probably close to three. So premium situation wasn't too good. Looked like somebody beat me to the punch, but I was able to find some things. But first, we're gonna start with Harris Teeter, where I was at yesterday, and I found some Hot Wheels. So the Harris Teeter, which usually their Hot Wheels go for $2. I think all their diecast they would marking them up to $2, but they had a sale. I think really like 120, which it is at some places. Even though I think even at Dollar Tree they have went up to 175. So I picked up a few because they were $1.20 basically. First, let's start with this 90 Acura in excess from HWJ Imports, and you might have some of these. And it's a Rio's Rides. I like this cast, and I have quite a few of these. And I forgot how to read the case, so I don't know what case this is from. But I'm figuring a lot of these are still holders from 2002, 2022. And I will keep the ones with headlight and tail light details. If they don't have headlight, tail light details, they're going in the bag right near my side. We got the 94 Audi Avant RS2. I like this casting. I don't know if I had this one. I was debating, but I don't know if I have one with this wheels. That's why. And it's from the HW Wagons. I like this casting a lot, man. It's a cool little wagon. Next, we got the 47 Chevy Fleet line from Rod Squad and Hot Wheels. Look like somebody tried to break in there. And I only got it because it has the Moon Eyes livery. I think I had a yellow version of this one. And it don't have no details, so it's going in the bag. Save one. Like, let me move some stuff over on. Next, we have 98 Subaru Impreza 22B STI version from the Rally Champs series, and it has headlights and the front is done, but the rear is not done. So unfortunately, that's gonna go in the bag too. And it is a Rio's Rides, so all them castings that he worked on. Uh, this is the Toyota Supra, late '90s Supra, because they had this body style from, I want to say from '93 until '98. I think we stopped getting them in '96 in the U.S. And this from the Then and Now series. Has headlights done, but no tail lights. Yeah. So other than the Fast and the Furious Supra, I haven't seen this casting used. I think I have one other one in the premium, and I think it's white. And this is the twin to this is the now version of that. So I got that in my last when I went peg hunting last. I think I got it from Dollar Tree. So that's pretty cool. We're gonna put them bad boys in. And I got a mini GT Super, so I'm not really. Most people go gaga, have to have every variation of that casting, and I had a mini GT, and that kind of scratched my itch. I think I had the mini GT before I found the Toyota Supra. That came Toyota Hot Wheels Supra Premium that came, and I think that box set with the Charger, the Jetta, and this ramp truck. The one that's sitting on right now. And we got a 1980 American Eagle from Matchbox. These are now cars that I got from my time when I went to Target. And a funny story about this car. My first car was almost AMC Eagle. I was in a program called Job Corps in my early 20s. Um, Pretty much, I had done 3 years of training, whatever. Had just came from Georgia from advanced training to do my job, to get a job. And I met up because I was part of the union. I was a concrete finisher, cement mason, same thing. And the union rep took me out pretty much to do my job interview and got some lunch. And then he's like, "You need a vehicle, whatever." I had traveler's checks and all that I saved up that they gave me when I exited out. So it's a good program. You don't hear too much about Job Corps anymore. Just like the Peace Corps, it was started by President John F. Kennedy in the early '60s, before he was assassinated. So I almost had AMC Eagle because my rep, older guy, you know, like I think he was Jewish, but he was in his early 50s, maybe mid 50s, maybe older. No, he was older than his late 40s. And he's like, "Hey, you need a practical car. Might be pretty good." And this thing looked but ugly. It was interesting because it's all-wheel drive, so standing on some big wheels, and it had the false wood paneling. But had my eye on a Monte Carlo, which was on the back, which came to find out some guys were washing, which were the dealer's sons. So I told him I wanted that car right there. So I ended up getting the '82 Monte Carlo. That was my first car. So this don't even have headlights. And this is part of, I guess, the main line because it doesn't have anything up there. No, it's part of the Chrysler series, I guess. Because Chrysler did own AMC. They really wanted Jeep. So they ended up killing off AMC after a while and kept Jeep, which they still have it to this day. Chrysler does. It's pretty cool, man. Next, we have the 2021 Cadillac CTS-V from Matchbox. Is this the Cadillac series? I'd be confused when they put that manufacturer emblem up there. I automatically think it's a series, but it might be mainline. They're probably just acknowledging that licensing. But anyway, Yeah, this is pretty cool. Oh, I said CTS. It's a CT5V. Yeah, CT5V. They don't make CTSs anymore. They make a STS, I think. No, they make a XTS now. I think the XTS took the two-door coupe lane, and the CT5 took the four-door lane or niche. It's pretty cool though. My grandfather loves these cars, man. He's had like two or three of them. But this has headlights and taillights, so it's supposed to stay. And next, we have 1966 Dodge Charger from Matchbox, and it's pretty cool, man. This body style was very slept on for a long time. Most people raved about the 68s and the 69s and the 70s and the 71, even the 72 Charger, but this one got slept on. Basically, Dodge Coronet, I guess, except for this, I don't know, that fastback type styling. Kind of reminds me of Plymouth Barracuda had the same style. That's pretty cool. Next, we have the 2022 Ford F-150 Lightning. And it has tail lights and headlights. And it's pretty sweet, I guess. I noticed that all these had the Matchbox Special Edition up there. 70 years. So I guess if that's for this year, or they just have certain ones that pretty much have designate to have that 70, but they all have 70 up there. I should have checked on my receipt to see if they charged me more for this than the other ones. Next, we have the 2021 Ford Mustang Mach-E. Some people like it, some people hate it. I gotta check to see if I have another one. I might have already had this one. I hope not. That's why I don't really like picking up main lines too much, because I don't keep up with them like I should as far as what I have and what's available. This is the Carmen GS6. Yeah. And I remember hearing about this car some years ago, but it's something you don't see on the streets all the time. So it's got headlights and taillights, though. Looks kind of slick. Looks like a Jaguar from a distance to me. Next, we have the 2021 Koenig. I always mess this up. Koenigsegg Gemera. Headlights done, taillights done. The taillights are not done, so this is going in the other pile. Already slightly done. But this is a popular car because Hot Wheels has a casting of this too. It's one of them. Yeah, it's becoming hyper cars. They're becoming very popular. Everybody's doing replicas now. Next, we have the 2022 Megane, Renault Megane. We got headlights and is it taillights on this bad boy? I think so. Because it's red and the car's red. Yep, they do. So nicely detailed. Not my cup of tea, but Renault is trying to get into the American market. They've been trying to do so for, I think, last 20 years. They just haven't had that successful model that everybody wants, though. Next, we have the Ford Ranchero 1970. It's got tail lights, though. No headlights. That's part of the grill. Well, it really don't need one. If I remember right, this model has hideaway headlights. No, it doesn't. Well, they're open right there, but I think they are hideaways. They should be. I know they had one because it's basically the Ford Torino. I guess I'm wrong. These are supposed to be fixed, so unfortunately, it's gonna go in the bag. Nicely executed though. Good foundation for a custom. Nice little scale too. As far as premiums, when I got to the Target, it looked like somebody had wiped out the premium. So I'm guessing this set, which I'm sure we don't have every step. This was the drag strip demons, which people had been talking about months before. I got the 2018, or I think was it 2018 or either 2019 drag strip demons when they did them with the was it a Dodge Coronet? They had one of those, like they have a top, and they had the that's when the 55 Bel Air Gasser really started to warm up. So I got that one, and I didn't get the two Chevy Novas from that set. So I got the what else there? The Ford I think was it Galaxy. No, it was the Mercury Comet. The Mercury Cyclone, I meant. Mercury Cyclone. So I only got 3 from that set. So it looks like I probably, unless I run across the other ones, it looked like I had the one, the Chevy Nova, but none of that was there. So somebody took 2, because they usually put out 2 sets. So somebody doubled up on the sets. I guess they couldn't afford the other Nova, so they left it behind. See, that's why I have gotten to the point where these sets come out. I just get what I want or what I can get and don't really worry about being a completist of stuff. Because if you try to be a completist and stuff and go online, the people are going to try to charge you an arm and a leg. They're going to, for something they bought for $6.50, $7, or $5, $6 basically, or less, between $6 to $8. They're gonna try to charge you $20, sometimes 25, sometimes 30. And I know that's the nature of the game, but you can decide not to play. I'd rather have something like this. And I saw the Johnny Lightning, and I think this one was $8.99. But at Hobby Lobby, they'll try to charge you like I think $15 for this bad boy. I know way over 10, like $15 for this. The collector 10 ones. So this is the 1994 Pontiac Firebird Trans Am. It's 25th anniversary version. And Johnny Lightning Story 10, the Pro Collector Series. And it's 1 out of 7,484. Yeah. But that's just for the color variation. You know, they're always going to use the casting again. So, and this is just the information on the back. I'm not going to read it. This is what you can get from this series. And it's 2022. Release 1, version A. Of course, most retail locations, some of them are ahead, probably in your area, but mine are way behind. So You get what you get, man. And with these, Hobby Lobby does a better job. Hobby Lobby does have the more up to date. One time Walmart did, but I don't know. Walmart seemed like they're not carrying Johnny like they used to. So that's pretty much my show and tell 160. Yeah, 164. I want to thank the subscribers for holding me down. Like I always say, this is not the best Kayak Cash channel. It's not the worst either. Model here show a little love for the diecast. I hope that random viewers who come across this channel decide to hit the subscription button, hit the notification button, leave a comment behind, leave a like behind, leave a dislike behind. Till the next time, this is Big Dappuccino signing out. Peace and blessings.